Lucy Maud Montgomery. The Revolt of Mary Isabel. Narrated by Hiral Varsani. For a woman of 40, Mary Isabel, you have the least sense of any person I have ever known, said Louisa Irving. Louisa had said something similar in spirit to Mary Isabel almost every day of her life. Mary Isabel had never resented it, even when it hurt her bitterly. Everybody in Latimer knew that Louisa Irving ruled her meek little sister with a rod of iron, and wondered why Mary Isabel never rebelled. It simply never occurred to Mary Isabel to do so. All her life she had given in to Louisa, and the thought of refusing obedience to her sister's maid and Persian decrees never crossed her mind. Mary Isabel had only one secret from Louisa, and she lived in daily dread that Louisa would discover it. It was a very harmless little secret, but Mary Isabel felt rightly sure that Louisa would not tolerate it for a moment. They were sitting together in the dim living room of their quaint old cottage down by the shore. The window was open, and the sea breeze blew in, stirring the prim white curtains fitfully, and ruffling the little rings of dark hair on Mary Isabel's forehead, rings which always annoyed Louisa. She thought Mary Isabel ought to brush them straight back, and Mary Isabel did so faithfully 12 times a day, and in 10 minutes they crept down again, kinking defiance to Louisa, who might make Mary Isabel submit to her in all things, but had no power over naturally curly hair. Louisa had never had any trouble with her own hair. It was straight and sleek and mouse-coloured, what there was of it. Mary Isabel's face was flushed, and her wood-brown eyes looked grieved and pleading. Mary Isabel was still pretty, and vanity is the last thing to desert a properly constructed woman. "I can't wear a bonnet yet, Louisa," she protested. "Bonnets have gone out for everybody except really old ladies. I want a hat, one of those pretty floppy ones with pale blue."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?